I'm calmly excited about sharing something with you today. I was just reminded of one of the simplest, easiest ways to lessen anxiety when you're feeling anxious. And I just want to make a gift of it to you in this episode of the VO Heroes podcast. I have a bit of an admission. I'm in the midst of taking a multi part seminar webinar on anxiety. And it's offered via the Entertainment Community Fund, which used to be called the Actors Fund. It's called the Anxiety Toolkit. And the people running it are just great. They're really calming and soothing and supportive. And today they reminded me of something that I'd known about from one of our coaches, Karen Eileen Gordon, and others, that when you're facing something that really has you anxious, and man, who isn't faced with that on a daily basis in today's world? What can you do without taking drugs, without having to go to great lengths with technology to lessen that anxiety? What can you do? And a version of something called box breathing is what was presented today, reminded me of it, and I hadn't used it in a while, and it was so effective. And it's really simple. Their version of it was to place one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest, mostly so you can feel where you're breathing. Because when you do this breathing, you want to be breathing toward your belly. You want to do diaphragmatic breathing. That's the way they phrased it. So when you breathe, you want to feel it in your belly more than in your chest. But what you do is very simple. Their version of it was you breathe in for a count of 4 seconds, hold your breath for a count of 2 seconds, and then breathe out for a count of 4 seconds. I'd seen it various ways, 4, 4, 4, 4, 6, 4, really holding that breath in there. But it's pretty simple, and you can close your eyes if you want to. But when you're facing something that's really making you anxious, this is one way to bring down your stress level, to bring down your sense of being adrift. And it's just feeling it in your belly, feeling a deep breath. And so closing your eyes and breathing in, 2, 3, 4, holding it, 2, 3, 4, and then breathing out, 2, 3, 4. And for me, the very first one, you can do it more than once, and most people do. They do it until they're feeling less stress. And for me, the very first round of it, just that 12 seconds, made all the difference in the world. They'd asked us on a scale of 1 to 10 how anxious we felt. And I wasn't feeling all that particularly anxious at the time, but it still brought my anxiety down. And the reason I'm taking this workshop is, and this is kind of the admission, is I've been, I wouldn't say suffering is the right word, but I've noticed that there are times when out of the blue, I'll feel extraordinarily anxious. And in the weirdest situations, I'll be walking into the bathroom to make some coffee or wash my hands, or I have my coffee, my pour over coffee stuff is in the bathroom. Too much? Okay. But I'll walk in there and all of a sudden I'll feel like something's wrong. I'm missing something. Something is broken or damaged, and I know where this is coming from because I've had some issues in my condo over the past 10 years with water leaks, and it's given me a bit of PTSD over water leaks and so on. It's all better now. It's all fixed. Everything's great. But I do feel every so often like, am I missing something? Is something going on? And doing that box breathing exercise, that 4, maybe I'll try the 2, but it works for me, 4, 4, 4. It really, really helps. And as performers, we're presented with odd, weird, spur of the moment situations all the time. You get an audition, you didn't expect the audition, right? You get pinned, you get asked for, to appear somewhere. Who knows what happens? Much of what we do is out of the blue. It's not predictable. I feel like some jobs it's predictable. You know, CPAs, they're pretty good on this whole tax season at the beginning of the year here in the United States. It's predictable. But for us, everything seems to be a surprise, and sometimes great surprises, and that can cause anxiety. And I noticed that I got an audition on Monday, and I noticed I was feeling a little anxious in a good way. I was excited more than anxious. And I did the box breathing, and it helped. It just settled me. It just sort of righted the ship. So, once again, hand on your belly, hand on your chest, breathe in, 2, 3, 4. You can close your eyes if you want to. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. And repeat as needed. I'm no therapist. I'm just telling you what works for me. If it works for you, great. What does work for you? Have you seen that before? Have you ever seen that kind of thing before? Let me know. Let me know in the comments below on voheroes.com. That's where the conversation is nice and polite and sane, and sometimes people are doing box breathing and you don't even know it. You can hit the like button. You can subscribe to the channel to see new episodes when they come out. Hit the notification bell and we'll let you know when that happens. Share this with a fellow performer that you think might need some little tool in their toolkit to help them be less anxious. I'd love that. I'm David H. Lawrence, the 17th. I thank you so much for watching and for listening, and I will see you in the next episode of the VO Heroes podcast.